So I've opened up my WordPress and I opened up my website here. I've named it Yummy Foods and Yummy Healthy Foods. I will be showing you how to upload the Genesis theme as well, or framework, as well as your child theme that you purchased. I will be doing this by showing you how to upload the Daily Dish Pro theme. So we're going to start off by uploading that. So at this point, you should have already downloaded the two files, the Genesis file as well as your child theme. And now we're going to upload it to WordPress. So we're going to start by going to Appearance first. Then we go to Themes. And then we're going to click Add New. And now we're going to upload the theme. And we do that by going to the file, our zip file that we downloaded from StudioPress. So the first thing we're going to add is the Genesis framework. You will need to add that first before you do anything, because your child theme will not function correctly if you don't add that first. So I'm going to find the Daily Dish theme and everything that I have. I created a folder for it. So upload the Genesis framework first. Select Open. Then you want to install now. Okay. I don't think you have to hit activate just as yet, because the theme that your child theme will be the one that's activated. So you want to go back to Appearances, and it should go back to your theme. And you want to hit Add New again. Upload theme. Choose File. And select your child theme. Install now. Now you should select Activate, and you should see everything go into your website. We haven't added the demo content just of yet, so stay tuned. I will show you how to do that. So the one thing you would want to have pulled up is your demo for your child theme, so you can use it as a reference guide to show you exactly how everything should be set up on your website. So right now we're gonna upload the content that you see here. You won't see the pictures because StudioPress does not allow you to redistribute their pictures that they have on their demos. But that's okay. We'll add in our own photos, and we'll reach that point, cross that bridge when we get there. So right now, what we're going to do is go back to our dashboard and add the content. So you do that by going to Tools, you select Import, and then you want to select WordPress, because we're going to be using the WordPress importer to import the post that's coming from the demo. So you want to hit Install Now. And you want to select Activate Plugin and Run Importer. Next thing you want to do is choose the file. So you will have to unzip your child theme file so that you can get to the content. I've already done that, and I've put it in this folder. So once you unzip it, you'll be able to go inside of it and select the XML folder. This is where all your content from your demo is held. So to put it on your website, you will need to open this folder, select the file that's inside the XML folder, and upload file and import. So this will bring you to a page to assign authors. There were different authors from the demo here, so I will select everything and change it to admin. And then download and import file attachments. Make sure you check that box and hit submit. So not everything has been imported. Some things did not import, such as the pictures. I told you that, the media would not cross over because StudioPress just does not allow us to, use those as placeholders on our website. So let's see what it looks like now. And now you can see that the content that's on the demo is now on our website. Except for the pictures. That's the only thing that's missing. But don't worry, we're gonna set our whole page just like the demo. So stay tuned, and I will show you where we need to get started in setting up everything with plugins and things of that nature. So the next thing we're going to do is add a couple of plugins that's very essential for our website theme. So we're going to go back to dashboard. We're going to select plugins here and select add new. And then we're going to search for the Genesis eNews extended widget. Hit enter. And we're going to install this plugin. And what that is exactly is the widget here for you to create your email newsletter subscription form. So the next thing we're going to do is activate the plugin. And then we're going to add another plugin. And we're going to add the simple social icon plugin. Select install and activate the plugin. So the simple social icon plugin are the social icons. As you see here, you'll be able to choose which one of these you would like to display on your website. Okay, so now we're going to change our site title here. This is the demo site title, and then they have the text under it. So we're going to change what's on ours. What's on ours now is something I had typed in when I was creating my website, so that automatically appeared. But this was here, based on the previous theme that was already placed on my website when I initially signed up. So we're going to change that. And the way we change that, and of course you will change this to whatever your title of your website is. So we're going to go back to dashboard, select settings, and then select general. And this is called the tagline. And I'm going to name mine, let's see, have your cake and eat it too. And then whatever you change yours to, just make sure you save the changes. And let's see how that looks. Cool. So let's get to making this site beautiful, okay? Let's make it beautiful. Another thing you want to do is to make sure your theme settings under your Genesis framework is set to what the demo is set to. So what you want to do is go to your theme settings under Genesis, and then you want to make sure you have your instructions pulled up on how to set that up on your website. So right here, we're going to look at how to configure the default page layout. And for the Daily Dish Pro theme, it uses the content to sidebar option in the demo for all site pages except for the home page. So what we're going to do is make sure that this is selected on our dashboard. So you see that the default layout is content to sidebar. So we're going to go back to our dashboard here, and we're going to make sure that is selected, and it is. The next thing we want to go to is the content archive section, as it is in the directions under your theme setup for your demo. Yours may be different if you have a different theme, but you make sure you just follow the directions on how your Genesis framework should be set up. I believe that is the same on each theme, that you have to configure and make sure that the layout is the same if you're trying to change it into the demo. So to set up the activation for the Daily Dish Pro theme, I have to make sure that for content archives, the default setting of display post content is used by the demo, and that the characters are set to 80, and it has to include the feature image. Make sure the box is checked. The image size should be 340 by 200 for feature images, and the image alignment should be set to left, and the post navigation technique should be numeric. So what I'm going to do is make sure everything looks the same in my box as it is in the theme setup. So entry content, 280 characters, include feature images, have to check that wasn't checked, so make sure you check that. 340 by 200, that is what is on the setup. The image is aligned to left, and numeric is the entry pagination. So excuse me for mispronouncing that word, but you know, we all have troubles here sometimes pronouncing some words. So save settings. Okay. Now we're going to get to setting up other areas of this website to make sure that it is exactly like the demo. We're gonna have our social icons set up and everything, so please stay tuned. So the next thing that we're going to set up is the navigation menus. Now to do that, we should go to the appearance, select menus, and then you should see everything that was pulled over from our demo content, and it's all here. It's just not on our page because we haven't selected where to place this menu. So where we would place it, we're gonna go back to the theme. So this is the title and this is the menu. So this menu and sub menu is below the title. So what we're going to do is manage the location of this menu. And what we're going to do is hit manage locations right here, the manage location tab. And then we're going to select the primary navigation. We're selecting that because that's the title of this menu. It's already pre-named, you know, because I pulled all the content from the demo and placed it here. You know, remember from the XML file, so everything got pulled over. It just wasn't placed on the website just as yet. So when we go to our website, we can see that our menu is now there. So it's looking more and more like the demo as we proceed. And of course, you know, you would want to change all of this, but you know, my main goal here is to just show you how to make your website just like the demo, and then afterwards you would go in and put your own titles and everything in between that, you know, make it your own. You definitely, this is not something you would want to keep on your page. Everything should be in your own words. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is create this post to be our featured image on our home page. So this is a widget. So what we're going to do is go to our dashboard and go to appearance and hit widgets. Now, since that is the home page, we're going to search for our home top. That's the home top of the page. So for that widget to create this dish here to be the first feature image, what we're going to do is find the widget that was installed from our Genesis framework. And I believe this is it, Genesis featured post. So what we're going to do is drag this widget and place it on the inside of our thing, like so. It looks like I already done that. So put it in the wrong one. So make sure it's in the home top. And your theme may be different in how widgets are placed, but everything that you will need is in your directions when you are in your StudioPress account. So I'm following a step-by-step directions, and I am applying it to my website. So we're going to set the settings for this, and on the theme, the title of this widget would be featured dish. So we're going to type in featured dish. And your title can be anything that you want it to be. And all categories. From the demo, that is a salad. I believe the category is salad. And I believe that's what my directions said as well. So yes, select salad as the category. And all this will be changed. Like I'm telling you, it's going to become so simple once you see how easy it is to set your page up to look like the demo. You can go in and change it and take out and delete. It's very simple. So the next thing is the number of posts to show is 1. Only 1 is shown. The number of posts to offset will be set to 0. The order is by date. So it will show the most recent, and descending mean that it will show the most recent as well. I'm not sure if those 2 boxes were checked. No, they weren't. So we're gonna go down to 7. Let's go down to 7. So the demo does not use a featured image in this widget, so we're definitely just gonna leave that as it is. So the next thing we're going to do is go to this section, show post title, show post info. So we're going to make sure that these 2 are enabled. So that makes sure that's enabled. So we're going to make sure that it shows, and we're going to make sure that that is showing, and the content type would be, I think it would show content. I believe, yes, set to show content. And for step 11, more text. That's going to be what we see here for people to click on to view the whole post. Right there. So, I believe that is all that we do for that particular widget. I just wanted to show you guys the directions and what I'm looking at to make sure that that the display, the demo will be just like it is. My website will be just like the demo, basically. So I'm going to save that. So it's already saved. Like once you see this little circle go around and goes away, then it's saved. So what we're going to do is check it out. And there we have it. Cool, right? We don't have an image there yet, but we will. We will have an image. But that is the first widget that we applied to the top home page. So the next thing that we're going to show is how to make the middle here, and this is a widget as well. I'm sorry, right here. This is the middle, this is the widget. And we're going to use the same widget as we did for the top. So what we're going to do is just go back to our dashboard and select the Genesis Featured Post widget. And instead of putting it in the top, we're going to put it in the middle. So from the theme, the name here is Featured Dinners. Featured Dinners. And for the categories, my setup told me to choose meals. And as you can see, there are 2 posts, so we're going to select 2 this time. And we're going to keep order by as date and sort order as descending. And we still leave those unchecked. And we will check show feature image, and we're going to change the image size to 340 by 200. We're going to leave the alignment as none. Show post title, show post info, and instead of choosing show content, we're going to choose show content limit, and we're going to set the limit to 150 characters. And the direction told me to change this to the read recipe. So I copied that already, and I'm going to paste it here, and that seemed to work. And all I have to do is hit save. So let's see if it made the necessary changes. And yes, it did. We don't have a featured image just of yet because we haven't set that in our post. But it's easy to do, and I will show you how to do that after we have our website completely done with the demo set up. Now we're going to the home page bottom. We're going to be creating the featured dessert. We're going to see how that is created here in just a moment. So it's basically the same thing. We're just going to change the image size, the number of posts that's shown, and the number of characters that is shown. So let me show you how to do just that. So what we're going to do is go to widgets, and we're going to select the same thing, featured posts, and we're going to, was that desserts? Featured desserts. Desserts is with one S. Am I right? Yes. And the category should be desserts. Number of posts shown, I saw 3. That stays the same. We don't touch that. We do, however, show feature image. Thumbnail size stays the same at 150 by 150. However, we do change the image alignment, and we change it to left. And we show post title, show post info, and we will limit the content here to 110 characters. And I believe we changed that again. I still have that in my copy and paste, and we should hit save. And let's go see what has happened. And there we go. It's starting to look like the demo. Look at that. We have our featured dish widget, our featured dinners, our featured desserts. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that in our demo. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but we'll get there. We'll see if the demo is going to have us do our theme like that one. So stay tuned. We are getting there. Okay, now it's time to make the primary sidebar exactly like the demo here. You have your about the author widget, which is a text widget, your search widget, your social icon widget, and your email newsletter widget, which is the Genesis e-news widget, and your featured post widget, which is the Genesis featured post widget. So what we do here is just go through all of the available widgets and add it to our primary sidebar. So the first thing we're going to add is the text widget. Okay. And we're going to collapse that and add the other widgets. And the next one is the search widget. The next one after that, let's collapse that. The next one after that one was the simple social icon widget. And let's collapse that for right now. And then the next one was the Genesis featured post widget. We'll collapse that one as well. So let's start off by working with the text widget. So as you can see on the demo, there seems to be some text here and more about me here as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is title it as they did. What was it? About the author. About the author. So now this is the tricky part, because here there is obviously some coding here that I will have to copy from the setup, word from word. So let me do that really quick and I will get right back with you. Okay, I think I've copied the code that was here. I got the image code as well as the link code here. I will have to replace this hashtag here with some text that I want this to, with the link that I want this text to go to. So this will be replaced with maybe the page that you actually create that is more about you. So that's just to show you what this hashtag is for. It is for you to replace it with the actual link. So to get this image, I did not, copy that at all because I wanted to put my own image there, and I believe I can do that by going to my Gravatar page. And what I did was I selected my Gravatar and then I copied the image address. So what I'm going to do is input that in between these two in between those, and you'll see if it works. See, I didn't copy what's in between here. So all I have is the class, which will be avatar height 228, width 228, and then I closed it. So let's see if that's going to work. So there we go. We're going to collapse that. And let's see if it works. Let's hit save. And let's go to our page and see if anything changed. Oh, okay. We might have to work on that. Alright. let's see. Let's go back to the widgets. Let's go back to the widgets. I think I put too much space in between that. And it's ahref equals hashtag more about me close hashtag. Close tag or whatever. Oh, I forgot to save. Let's see if that works. And it did. Hi there, I'm Kashina. I love to eat yummy food. More about me. And it's not going to go anywhere because, it's not linked to anything. But we can link that to something. So cool. That is completed. Well, as far as the about the author widget, that's completed. Now we can move to something that is less hard. That was the hardest thing to do. So now we are going to want to add our social icons, and this is very simple. What you want to do is go back to your widget area, and we're going to click on the simple social icon here, and we're simply just going to add our URL for that simple social icon. So I'm just going to add a couple of them. I'm going to add, let's see, I'll add my Instagram one. This is it. Just add the URL, copy, and paste. I will add my Pinterest. Excuse my humming. Okay, and let's add Tumblr. Like, you can add whichever one that you use. I'm just picking something very simple here. I'm not signed in. Gosh, I don't want to add it now. Let's choose something else. Let's do Twitter. Isn't that a funny name? Cool Your Jets. I was thinking about Bart Simpson when I made it. Okay, and we're going to save it. I think it's saved. And let's see. There we go. There go our simple social icons. I just did a couple of them, but you can add as many as you like. You can actually add all of the ones that you see here. Let's see if I can do a dummy ad, like just type something in there and they will pop up. Let's see if it'll work that way so we can get a good overall picture on what they would look like if we were to add more to it. Let's see if I put a pound here and pound here and pound here. Let's see, will that allow me to just dummy it up a little bit. Yes, it did. See? Looks nice, right? So that's the simple social icons. And what else would we have to? It's here in our widget area. We have to do the Genesis featured post. And the post that they used was the featured desserts. So this is the exact same thing, the one that's at the bottom. So what we're going to do here is featured desserts, and then we select the category, which is desserts again. There were 3 posts. I believe we're going to keep the thumbnail size of 150 by 150. I'm not sure of the alignment. Let's see what the directions say for that. It's left, so it stays at the left side. Okay. I'm going to copy this while I can, so I can put it right there at the read more section. So it remains to be at the left alignment. Show. Oh, another thing I wanted to look at is the content. Was there any? There was no content on there. So I believe, yes, it's going to be no content this time. No content. So let's see. That's it. No content. So that's what I would change. I think that's it. Yep. That's it. So hit save. Oh, I forgot to hit the featured image save. Save again. Okay. Now, oh, I forgot to add the Genesis e-news here. I knew I was missing something. So here in the directions, because I saw it when I skipped over it, you're just going to type what you see here, email newsletter. Email newsletter. And then sign up to receive updates daily for delicious recipes sent to your inbox. So we can type that exact thing here. Sign up to get free recipes daily to be sent to your inbox. That's, it doesn't have to be exact. And you're definitely going to want to fill all this out, which I can show in a later post. But right now, we're just going to put the demo information in there. But there is other steps that you would have to take to actually get your newsletter going on. You would have to sign up for MailChimp or whatever email responder or capture program that you'll use. So just hit save. And let's take a look. Okay, so for some reason we didn't get the fill in box, so I believe I am supposed to fill in something right here just as placeholder so we can get that box. Check the link below to actually go to a video that will show you exactly how to set this Genesis e-news widget up the correct way. because this is just, right now I'm just filling it in as a placeholder. So, you know, you can definitely go back and rearrange or type anything that you want here. Everything is just basically just going to present the information on here just like the demo, and have you go back and change it to your own words. Definitely don't forget to do that. So I'm just going to hit save here, and we're going to go back and see what it looks like. Okay, we have the about author, we have the search this website, we have our social icons here, which I made a mistake and I did not title that. That's the one thing I forgot to title. And let me go back and do that right now. Widgets. And I see a random E at the bottom here. And social networks. Follow me. I'll keep it as follow me. Save. And now let's see. There we go. It looks it looks just like the demo so far. I gotta get that random E out of there. I think I forgot to save it once again. Goodness, I swear. You know, you gotta make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's, or it's not gonna look right. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we are getting somewhere. Let's go to our demo here. Okay, so let's move on and see what's next. So the next thing that we are going to work on is this area right here, and this is called the area that is right before the footer. This looks like another featured post widget. There looks like there's no content, nothing, it's just pictures. There's no title or anything. It's just showing you the feature image. So we're going to work on how to make our website look exactly like this. So let's move on here to our widget area. This is our favorite zone here. So before footer widgets, this is where you add that. So we're going to add the Genesis featured post, and let's look at our directions once again. So Genesis featured post, as I said, the title would be featured dishes, all categories, 6, number of posts 6, date is the same, descending order, show featured pictures, okay, 150 by 150, left alignment, don't show any title, don't show any info, no content, 0 characters. Okay, pretty much it's simple. So the title is featured dishes, all categories, 6, the only thing I changed here was this. And then no post title, no post info, no content, and we select save. Now let's see. I'm not sure if there would be anything below it because we don't have any images, but we will add those. So there we go. Imagine if we had pictures there and we don't have it along with our post. We don't have featured images with our post. So once we add those in, everything will be all peachy and everything will look perfect. So yeah, that's that. The next thing we're going to work on is the footer. This is the last thing on the home page that we will be working on, and we will be complete with creating our page to look just like the demo. So congrats to everyone that has made it this far. So let's get started. Let's go back to our dashboard and the widget area, and we have three footer areas because it is in 3 different columns. So right here we're going to add a recent post widget. This will be a text widget as it has said here, and you can put anything that you want to have here. And then right here we're going to do another search widget and title it Find It Here. Oh, another thing that I forgot to do earlier was to title the search widget up here, and I've done that, and you will see once I go back to the website. So right here what we're going to do is add recent post to our footer 1. And we're going to title it latest dish, and I believe it was to 6. And footer 2 was a ordinary text widget, and I'm going to put contact me. Please contact me at Sheena at yummyfoods.com. I have not created this email just yet. And then I saw a link text. So what I'm going to do is take this link text here that I created earlier and type it here. And just put it there. I can put more about me in that text as well. So I'm going to do there. And then what I want to do, I want to automatically add paragraphs. Okay. And then footer 3 was the search. And find it here. Save, make sure you hit save on all of your widget areas. Alright. And let's see how that looks. Looks good. I believe it's less than that. I believe I put too many. Yeah, it was only 3. So let me go back and change that. dashboard widgets. Three. Save. And then that is all that we have to do for the demo. That's it. Like, we are really done. The only thing that we have left to do is to add the images. And, you know, you can go through that one by one as you recreate each post, you know, take it day by day. But I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to add in images. So stay tuned. Okay, before I get into adding pictures to the website, I also want to show you something that I do want to look like just like the demo, and it's this section right here. In the step-by-step instructions that I followed to set up my page, I did not see exactly how to do that. It may be there, but I didn't see it. So I went directly to my help page and submitted a ticket and asked them, how do I create the grayed out box area around this text on my page? And they responded in a timely fashion, I believe within 24 hours, and they told me exactly what to do. So what you would want to do, I'm already here, but I'm going to go back a step just to show you how I got there. You're going to go to your users, then your profile, and then go to the section under About Yourself. And I already had typed something in there, but I'm going to just go ahead and paste it in there just to show you exactly what you do. These are hyperlinks that is not linked to anything because I put a hashtag there. But as you can see in here, these are linked to different pages on her website or to Twitter or whatever. But I just got this link to, I don't have it linked to anything, but it will show it as a link on my website. So what I'm going to do is go down towards the bottom, hit update profile, and we're going to go back to the site that we've created together, and you will see once I go to a blog post, you will see my profile information at the bottom. See? That's really cool, right? So now let's get to adding some pictures to our website, and I'm going to show you how to do one page, and that will be the end. We have completed, you know, our website. So stay tuned. So now I've clicked on a post that's within my page. And of course, this is information that came straight from the demo, and you would definitely need to change all of this content. But for now, I'm just going to add a picture on the post, and I'm going to show you. So what you're going to do is click on Edit Post, and this is where we're going to add our picture. So what we're going to do is go to Add Media, and I have pictures that's already in a file, so I'm going to select Files. I'm going to go to that file where I put my pictures in, and I'm going to put this picture up of these delicious cookies. Oh, looks like that is too big. Might have to work with another one. That's okay. And you can name them, but just for the purpose of me just showing you how to upload a picture, I'm just going to show that. So we're going to insert it. And definitely take out this grayed out box because there's nothing to show. So that's the picture. You can increase the size if you want. center it. I'm going to increase my size just a bit. I want it to look a little bit bigger. Okay, that's big enough. And I'm going to hit update. And I also want to change this title because we're not talking about salad. This is a picture of coffee and bread or whatever. And we're going to update it. And now we're going to go to view post. And there we go. So now, if we go to our home page, we should see that image as the featured dish. Awesome! So, go through all your pages and see where everything is grayed out. You should be able to add photos. Like, let's do this one. Because as you can see on the demo, let's go to their home page. Each of these are featured images. So it's very simple to do that as well. So one moment, I will show you how to add these pictures that you see on the home page below the title or brief description of the post. So now I'm going to show you how to add a featured image, and you're just going to go to a post, and what you're going to do is click set featured image, and I'm just going to choose this same picture, and that's how you add a featured image. And of course you want to hit update. And I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go to the coffee and bread one. This same image will be my featured image. And I'm going to set that as the featured image and select update. Voila. And let's see. Let's add a couple of more pictures here. Let's go to either one, because all of this is going to be changed anyways. So delete that, add another photo. I could use the same one, but I'll use a different one. Let's just do this one. Insert post and set same image as the feature image and update. Now let's check it out. Cool, huh? Now we have pictures set as our featured image. Cool. So another thing that I noticed that was different on our page, on our website, and from the demo is that the info that's listed here, you only see the date and the leave comment. under the title of the post. So I figured out how to change that, and it's very simple. We want to go back to our widgets, and the widget for the sidebar here, we want to go to show info post, and I believe the only thing we saw on the sidebar was the post date. So delete all of that and save. So collapse this, and I believe the only thing that was shown in the middle section was the date and the comments. So we can change that. Drop down, delete show author, and save. And I think we should do the same for the rest. This is for the bottom. No, was this the bottom? Yes, that's the bottom. So collapse this. Go to the bottom one. And we're going to do the same thing and delete that out and save. Now let's take a look. And voila. And that's it, you guys. And now you're free to change titles on the post, of course, change images, change everything that you see in the demo. But this is your guideline. This is what you use to create a website that's similar to the demo, but it's also your own. Everything can be changed. This is the framework that you can work with and build a beautiful site. Thank you for looking at the video, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I helped out tremendously, and thank you for watching.